The challenge for competition policy, not just in Europe but throughout the world at the moment, is that it was developed in an era when the economy was dynamic but actually didn't have the kind of structural transformation that we're experiencing now, whether that's digital or the need for the green transition to sustainability. And so we need to shape markets, if you like, rather than just taking the structure of markets as a reasonably stable framework. So I think competition policy does need to change and think more about where it might conflict with broader societal goals like sustainability in arenas like data sharing, giving companies clarity about what's permissible and what isn't, and perhaps rethinking that in areas like technical standards where they need setting for some of the new green technologies so that then you can have a very vigorous competition on the playing field established by technology standards. Data policy is very challenging because everybody's understandably concerned about privacy, but data is only useful if it can be used. And if it's sitting in corporate silos not being used, it's not going to deliver the potential benefits, including sustainability, but all kinds of other potential benefits as well. So I think we need to work out the technologies and the legal frameworks that will allow access to different kinds of data to be joined up. So, for example, along supply chains, companies need to be able to share certain kinds of data to reduce waste, reduce maintenance costs, achieve new technologies, and there's just too much uncertainty about that in the current legal framework and data framework, so it does need a rethink. The privacy issues have become too dominant, in my view. It's not that they're unimportant, of course they are, but there are technologies for protecting privacy rapidly coming on stream. So rather than having this conversation about who owns data and can prevent others from using it, let's have a conversation about who can access what data for what purposes and with what technical and legal safeguards. And so it's not that we're throwing away issues of privacy, we're just reframing the kind of debate that we should be having about it. I would reform it, but it's not mine anymore,
Okay.
Now that we've Brexited.
Ein Angebot der Konrad-Adenauer-Stiftung.